Great to be back at CPAC, and I'll make sure that we're here a lot. You are part of the story. You know what they're saying is true or not. This is so true. I love the First Amendment. Who uses it more than I do? The dishonest media. Let them say it to my face, because I know the people. And I love this place.
He really is the original gangster. So Friday, Donald Trump returned to CPAC like a conquering knight hungry for mead, mayhem, and mirth. They better have soup. I wonder, does he like Campbell's?
I like Campbell's soup.
Who doesn't? Except for cream of celery. I wouldn't feed that to a hobo. But he hit on his enemies, including CNN. I wonder if he has any nicknames for them.
Look, the Clinton News Network is one.
Now, I'm glad he said Clinton. Imagine the other options that begin with the letter C. So Trump manages to have his cake and eat it too. He can roast the media while still getting all the media. How did CNN handle it?
This speech, I thought, was overly long. It was boring in places and flat. He looked tired.
Ugh, I wonder if Trump has a message for them.
You know, they lost the election. It's like, how many elections do we have to have? They lost the election.
Now, Trump didn't limit his wrath to the media. He hit his predecessors, too. If only our leaders had gone to the beach.
If our presidents would have gone to the beach for 15 years, we would be in much better shape than we are right now. That I can tell you.
That I can tell you. He also reminded us that he will fulfill every promise and talked about what will happen next. Is the country going to get bigger?
It's going to be bigger.
Wait, slow down. I want to make sure I get all of this. Go ahead.
It's going to be bigger and better and stronger than ever before.
And he rained appreciation down upon his supporters. In case you forgot, what did Hillary call them?
Hillary called them deplorable. They're not deplorable.
It's true. It's amazing how much Hillary mattered in this election. One word, deplorables, framed the movement, galvanized the opposition. Deplorables was her Beetlejuice. She said it, then it appeared and destroyed her. Now, as this was going on, Hillary tweeted this message.
Let resistance plus persistence equal progress for our party and our country.
Seriously, Hillary, it's time to haul pantsuit. As they say at the bar after last call, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. So, with CPAC, we're seeing a first, a conservative gathering that isn't a miserable replica of a Trekkie convention. To his credit, Trump brought fun to this world, boiling down substance into entertaining nuggets. Where Obama once gave soaring rhetoric, Trump gives us memorable burns.
The pundits didn't think we'd win. The consultants that suck up all that money, oh, they suck it up. They're so good.
Times indeed have changed. Last year, Trump didn't even go to CPAC. Now he owned it. Talk about unite and conquer. He may not have been the first choice, but he was the last man standing. Period. Let's welcome tonight's guest, shall we? She's sharp and bright like a knife made of fireflies. Former White House National Security Council staffer, Jillian Turner. He gargles with Clorox and flosses with barbed wire. He's a former Navy SEAL who happened to track down and kill somebody named Osama bin Laden. It's Rob O'Neill! Who knew that bin Laden was killed by a metrosexual? All right. If the world were her oyster, she'd develop a shellfish allergy. National Review reporter Catherine Tim. And finally, the moon is his beach ball. TNA wrestler Tyrus. All right, I'm going to go to you, Rob, so you don't kill me. What did you make of his speech overall? Any thoughts, perceptions, things?
No, I mean, it's an interesting speech. It's a lot of like the similar campaign type stuff he was saying. He dislikes the media. He's told the media he dislikes him. And now he's at the point where if he doesn't like him, he locks him out of the media. He doesn't even let him in, which I'm not sure, but I mean, whatever. He's running the show right now, and he just came out there. Obviously, it's a CPAC. It's his base. He can say anything anti-media, they're going to love him. And I think he just had fun with it. It seemed like he was enjoying himself.
Yeah, you know, Jillian, he came back. He was like the guy that was, you know, he was like the guy voted least popular in high school who comes back and buys the high school. And then he tortures it with everyone in it.
I just wonder, so like, where was he all the other years?
Yeah.
Like you mentioned in the opener that he wasn't there last year.
Well, because he knew that, like, you know, it was problematic, to use a word I hate.
Well, it's just so interesting to see that he's now, as the president, really welcomed and embraced by the Conservative Party.
Yes.
You know,
everybody
the GOP.
seems to love a winner, though, because last year was Ted Cruz.
Well,
he was voted number 3 there.
Winning heals all wounds. That's the point. It's like there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of stuff that he says that isn't conservative, like the trade stuff I don't buy. But I buy that because I like his stance on national security. So he's like a kind of a grab bag. There's no libertarianism in there anymore, as if you've noticed. He's definitely shifted CPAC towards more of a populist nationalist group.
I could have done without less references to Bernie and Hillary all the time.
Yeah.
Because that's a little bit of being a sore loser.
Oh, I don't know. He's a sore winner.
Draw them. It's a sore winner. Sore winner. Yeah, you're right.
I have to say, I am a sore winner. If I win, I like to rub people's faces in it, Tyrus. You know what? I have a theory that he is for the right what Obama was for the left. That he provides kind of an energy to the group that it didn't exist before, maybe?
I would accept that theory. I also think that some people is party before belief system.
Yes.
Because they were pretty anti-Trump, like never Trump, and he's not this and he's not. Oh, he won? I love that guy. Oh my! Come date my daughter. Well, maybe not.
But how? I mean, okay. I'm one of the. By the way, I'm one of those people. I was. If everybody, you know, they watch. There's a little show I do called The Five. I pretty much hold it together.
Sorry, what's that?
But every day, I was hypercritical of Trump because I wanted him to be a better candidate. And then when he won, I'm going, okay, now I want it to be a better party. So I've like suspended my, well, I haven't suspended my criticism. I've given him a honeymoon. Right. And so far, most of it, we're going to talk about in the B block, but most of his policies, they're not outlandish. It's just the way he delivers them. Right?
Well, yeah, he's more in your face.
Yes.
You know, and I just like that he literally, they were telling him last year basically, I mean, you can come, but like we're going to walk out if he's there and we're dead against him. And now they're opening up their house to him and they're letting him raise their children on his moral systems. You know, like they're really into Trump. And you know what? We have a libertarian right here.
Right.
And she's got to be kind of squirmy a little bit because they pretty much forgot.
You know what?
Guys, right?
Okay, but think about this.
It's just irritating that the country is going to waste more money in the Middle East, even when Trump himself during his speech complained about all the money we've wasted in the Middle East, which just makes so much sense, and nobody seems to notice that it doesn't make any at all.
All right, so what you're bemoaning is the lack of consistency, but that's dead. No one's consistent anymore.
I am.
No.
I'm holding it together.
No, you're not. By the way, could you imagine? Could you imagine?
I'm holding it. You're not.
No, you're not holding it. I've worked.
You're not. That's it.
Kat, I've worked with you for a year and a half. You're not holding anything together.
Not emotionally, but my political views I do.
Well, that's just you're hanging by a thread.
That's a bunch of fake.
So here. Imagine this, okay? Imagine CPAC if Trump had lost. It would have been a mass killing in khakis. People would have showed up. There would have been cannibalism.
Burning the effigy.
There would be. It would be like the end of Game of Thrones with the. Remember the Red Wedding?
Yes.
Nobody watches that show.
Yeah,
I watched it. I know what you're talking
Yes, but no. But it didn't happen. So it's good.
But to me, the president's greatest attribute is his ideological inconsistency.
Right, I agree.
love that.
I
think
agree.
we need more of that in the political system.
I'm not an
Enough with
ideologue.
these rigid. Me neither.
I'm not an ideologue. I like the fact that I don't like litmus tests. And also, I have to say, at least they're having fun.
They're having fun.
Well, that's all that matters, that the president's having a good time.
No, I'm talking about, all right, I'm talking about, I've been to CPAC, I've done speeches. I've had speeches where everybody is stone-faced, and the material I'm giving is great, by the way, but they're just looking at, but it's nice to see people having some fun.
Well, yeah. I think you got to throw a few down when you go here to speak. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because look at the other side of it. Let's say Trump didn't win. you would have had 3 hours of crews going, I told you.
That's what I mean.
Could you imagine? It would have been mass suicides everywhere.
It would have been. That's what I'm saying. It would be the Red Wedding with Ted. It would be khakis and Ralph Lauren and blood.
If you could imagine, it would almost be like Ted Cruz would be condescending for a change.
Yeah.
So there, I was at CPAC. There were a lot of khakis.
Yeah, there were cat khakis. You went there and we actually have a package.
Yeah, we sure do.
You want to throw to it?
Yeah, everybody, take a look at my package.
They say that CPAC is a conservative political action conference, but we all know what it really is. It's the prom and the prom party all rolled into one. Are you peacocking right now? Like, you didn't need a date. You're going to come like this and steal everybody's lady. Is that the plan?
My looks and my talent.
You seem very, very excited about CPAC.
It's like heaven. When I die, this is where I want to go. Like, I love CPAC so much.
I'm sure heaven's just like CPAC. What are your goals for the night, party-wise?
Nice, quiet dinner.
That's what I would tell my parents. So what's your strategy for picking up women at CPAC?
Well, I already wore my best suit today, so we'll see if I get any luck with that.
Now, you guys have some great suits. When do you have to return that suit to Men's Warehouse?
Oh, no, I actually bought this. Bought this online. Yeah.
So I hear that like, Dr. Ben Carson's throwing the after party. So you're going to go? Like, it's gonna be a hell of a party.
Hopefully it's not too late, because I think he probably goes to sleep pretty early.
Yeah. He's sleeping kind of all the time a little.
Yeah.
Which is what makes him the best to throw the after party. He'll have no idea what's going on. Do you feel like you're at the prom all over again?
Actually not. My prom was much better. I came in a limousine.
I remember mine, but only because I cried.
Was it like all through the prom, or was it just for a moment in the prom?
Just for a moment. I was wearing light-up flip-flops, and someone told me they didn't like me, and, you know, they liked me, but they didn't like me, Mark. So are you guys like a couple, or are you just going as friends?
This is my father.
Okay, all right. So you're taking your dad, you took your dad to
Good
CPAC.
judgment on you.
So what's more fun, you know, spring break or CPAC?
CPAC, of course.
CPAC, definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you get Ted Cruz, and you get the party.
Ted Cruz. When I think fun, I think immediately Ted Cruz.
I do.
I gotta say though, there was no cops say legalize drugs at my prom.
No, I mean, my profession is, I'm a lobbyist in Congress, and my profession fights me every day. They fight me because of the money. They don't fight me because they think prohibition's a good idea.
So I heard, you're throwing the after party, right?
Yeah, I've got.
If I had to pick a guy to do it, it would be this guy, just gotta say. What is your goals for the night, party-wise?
Oh, well, let's just say I don't plan on sleeping much.
Who would you have be prom king and prom queen of CPAC?
Kelly Conway.
Kellyanne Conway?
Yeah.
Prom king and queen?
Yes.
She can do it all, I guess.
I think she should run for office.
Okay.
I'll endorse her.
Oh, you heard it here first, folks. Breaking news.
I did some great work, very important work.
That must feel good, huh?
Feels very good.
You know what the thing is? I was wondering when Ben Carson throws a party on in the invite, does it write "Come join us"?
Oh, get it? Because the twins. Get it? Because the twins.
Thank you for that. At least a smattering of applause for a terrible joke. Come join us.
Let's go to commercial.
All right.